It's Saturday the 5th of September. We're into September now. So I've come down the allotment. It's about 6 o'clock, I think. Light's starting to go down earlier. It's just the sun's just going down behind the trees. I've got time to do a little bit of work today. Today's jobs, obviously I've got to pick some courgettes. What would the allotment be without a million courgettes? So we've got, I think there's about 6 to pick. There's some quite big ones, but there's some quite nice sized ones as well. So we shall pick those. The leaves on these are starting to go a little bit over, starting to get some mildew on them. So they probably won't last too much longer, another couple of weeks maybe. But we shall see. They're still producing, still lots of new fruit on them. So I'm sure they'll keep us in courgettes for a while. The chard. This bed's doing quite well. Again, we've still got some gaps in here, but these ones at the back are doing quite well, growing quite a lot. This bed over here needs a good water. There's a lot of them sort of died back. I do have loads more of chard at home that I've potted up, so I'm not worried about those. I can sort those out if they die back. In the middle, we've got our sweet corn. We came down at the start of the week, and we brought a little stove down. We picked, I think 6 sweet corn cobs, and we had them for our tea, and we just boiled them down at the allotment, which was really nice. So we picked quite a few, but there's still quite a few cobs on there that weren't quite ready, so we should leave them for a little while. There's some nice big ones on here, so still quite a few on here, so it's quite a good harvest from that. At the back here, the beans are doing well, slowly trailing, not growing as quick as they did in the early sort of summer, spring, but they're growing up. They are quite short ones, these. They're sort of bush beans, green beans, but they've got some nice flowers on, so I think they'll get some beans on there, so that's good. I need to do a little bit of weeding in here, but it's not too bad. And then over this side we've got all our squash, so we've got 4 squash in there and 2 in with the sweet corn, but it's doing really well. We've got some lovely squash on here. These are the 2 big ones. That one's nice and big. Still green at the moment, but hopefully they'll ripen up nicely. There's lots more across here. I keep finding more every time I look. Some nice ones down here somewhere. Big ones down here. They seem to grow in 2s a lot of the time. Interesting. Yeah, but they're a really nice size. I've just got to make sure they don't trail off too far. These ones, little baby ones down here I saw. Yeah, lots of those. A nice big weed there I can pick out. Yeah, so jobs for today. So I've picked courgettes. I'm going to water a few little bits, and I'm going to fill up. I brought down a load of the soil improver that we collected, so I'm going to try and move some of the plastic and fill up. Might do 2 of these, not sure, we'll see how deep it goes. So I'll fill up the bottom with soil improver, and then I'm going to go and buy some compost to put on the top of that and mix it up a bit. So we'll see how far that goes. I might have to go and get some more, but at least we can get these beds start to get in production, and we've got brassicas at home to go into those that are going well in pots. So yeah, we'll get them out. 2 beds there at the back. We've got potatoes in, but no sign of them yet. So we'll see if they come up this year. Here's our courgette haul for tonight. So it's a week since I picked any courgettes. So we've got these 3 large ones and these 3 normal size ones. They're pretty good size. So that'll keep us going for a little bit longer. And there's another sort of 4 or so that are quite small, sort of that sort of size on the plants, so they'll be ready next week. I've moved the couple of boxes and pulled the plastic back. It's lovely and weed free, so that's a really good sign. Saves me a lot of work. I'm just going to move some of the soil a little bit. It's a bit raised here, so I'm just going to move some of this soil over that end if I can. It's quite heavy clay, so I might not be able to get too much into it. I'm just going to move that over there so it flatten it out a little bit, and I'll put the boxes on it and start filling them. I've put the beds in place. I've flattened them out the best I can. They're not too bad, and I've just sort of made the edges as flat as I can, make sure there's no sort of gaps around them. So they're ready to put the topsoil soil improver stuff in. So I'll fill them up equally and see how high that comes up. I've filled both beds up with the soil improver. So these beds are a little bit shorter than our other beds. You might be able to see just a little bit shorter than these ones, just because of the wood I was able to get hold of. I've put 2 of the boxes in each, and they're filled almost halfway. So what I'm going to do is get some compost tomorrow, hopefully, and I'll fill them up the rest of the way. I'm also going to put some in them potato beds, and top up some of the others. I'll need to go back and get some more soil improver. It's free. We get it from, I think it's MRA. They just have a big pile of it you can get in our county. So I'll fill up these other 2 beds, but I'll do that another week. Concentrate on getting these 2 finished and get some plants in them. So that's all our job's done tonight. We've watered, filled those up, picked the courgettes and had a check over. It's all doing well. More courgettes to come, hopefully. Hopefully that child will keep doing well. And lots of butternut squash we've found, and beans. So yeah, looking forward to those coming up. Next sort of lot of veg that's going to come up. These paths, now you can sort of see a bit more of them at the moment. I am going to put some plastic down like I've done here, and I'm going to put some either probably gravel. I'm probably going to get some gravel and just fill the paths up so in winter it's not a sort of boggy mess. But that'll probably be something I do a little bit at a time. So it's sort of expensive unless I can find some, a source of some. I don't want to spend too much in one go. So yeah, so next we'll get the compost, and see how we get on. Fill those up. Yeah. So hope you enjoyed having a look around the allotment again this week. Lots going on, even though it's still getting into autumn now. Lots growing on. Lots still to harvest. Hopefully we'll have some lovely chard soon. Squash, beans, and those potatoes maybe. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed watching. Leave us a comment if there's anything you think else we could plant at this time of year. Anything else I can do. Still sort of trial and error at this point, seeing how we get on. Yeah, so hope you're all well, and I'll speak to you soon.